I'm going to start off with Eustace the Useful's Blast0ff. Now, I have caught this already, but I'm going to do a proper review on this. So this is not a reaction, it's just a review. So you don't get any ideas that I'm like lying about it. I thank you, Infidel and Digger. Ooh. Well, that's the plan. Very much. That. Yeah, I've got a full queue at the moment because I missed the stream and the Easter weekend, so I've got a full queue at the moment. If you've got any recommendations, just put it in the recommendations tab in my Discord. Hey, Keyvox. I haven't got the link should be below in the information. Which want to double check it. Yeah. The YouTube link takes you to my gaming channel rather than the AI channel. The Discord link should work.
Pick up. Hello.
We lost signal. Eustace, what's going on?
Incoming message.
Come in, Skynet. Eustace?
Who's that Eustace finding fucking shit?
Alright, so that was Blast0ff by Eustace Useful. I'm going to put the link into the chat for everyone. It is phenomenal. It's very much a story style one, not a on the beat music video. Give me a second, let me just set this up. So obviously we start off with, I want to say, a 4-layered reference here. First off, you've got the basic Salaryman reference, which is an American comedy thing, which I didn't catch the first time I ever saw it because I had no idea what the hell Salaryman was. And they've replaced, was it Rudd? Paul Rudd? With Elon Musk. That's like reference number 2. Reference number 3 is the fact that it's also referenced in several of Skybrow's videos. And then you've got the cat images as the 4th layer, linking it all back to Eustace. Eustace comes off as a bit weird and odd with the way he types the messages, everyone. Hey, Counter. But I honestly think he's one of the smartest people that I've had any interaction with. He just really doesn't like showing it. And here we've got the Skynet, reference to the server that all the AI creators are working on. Well, not all the AI creators, this community of AI creators are working on. Imari, Nux, Annie from the Grok stuff, the Grok girlfriend thing. Alright. This is what I'm saying about it. It flows as a story, but there's no real change on beats the way I like. But this is a nice calm. There's no super heavy beats or fast-paced action to it, apart from one particular scene, but I'll get to that in a minute. So the cuts can be a lot smoother than I tend to try and argue for, because this is very much a concept video rather than a direct impact message. You know what I mean? It's got the concept. So yeah, Kirsch, Ryder, and I can never remember her name, Maya. And we've got Eli Lee, Emma Paradox, Enter 2 credits, Eustace himself, Father Lupus, and I think that's garbled. And put his bloody cursed image up. Yeah, Maya. I remember when he put that on Twitter, that image directly, he did it to troll somebody who was putting up thirst trap images. It is beautiful scenes, beautifully cut, but it's not on the pulse. Yes. No, it's not that image. That other image is out there as well. You'd think so, but Grok understands him when he does his prompts, and I've seen his prompts. He prompts the way he types in X. Nines, Kitsura Nines. See, now that cut was on the beat. There's a bit of warping going on, but nothing too horrible. And of course, the fuel source for everyone. Quite literally, have one right here. Pufferfish Pat and Ohio Birdman and the Holy Ball. Almost missed him. See, I would have cut on thinking for the next change, but that's just how I cut things. Yes, he prompts in Eustonese. I bet he does a lot not in Eustonese, but I have seen him prompt in Eustonese, copied that prompt, used it, and it's worked. So he's not just trolling. Leaflet there. Yeah, so I've also seen X translate him as being was it Danish? Speaking Danish? Now, as a quick point, that scene where he was using the toilet, apparently originally he was going to do the cat pissing on something else, but decided, no, that's going too far. I won't say exactly what he was going to be pissing on, but yeah. Roboticus in the background there. So there's a little bit of warping, but it's perfectly reasonable, especially with words. They can go all kinds of wonky in animation. He released this animation as is much on the screen here, as a separate animation on X with Lusty Links here talking about the little plushy dunce Eustace doll. Hassan, did I miss something? Oh. Talking about what he was pissing on. Yeah. And it's quite a fun little animation. If you want to search him up on X and see if you can find that little animation, it's quite fun. And I've got Skybrows here. Now, the way I see it is that this is basically telling a story of basically someone who's maintaining the ship while everyone's in cryostasis. And I've read a lot of sci-fi stories that have that sort of thing, like regeneration ships. Hell, if you've ever played the new Space Engineers, the two brothers, the main story of the new Space Engineers 2, they're on a cryo ship that's traveling, and they get waked up periodically to do maintenance and then go back to sleep. So they're the only two who are going to be older when the ship turns up. I get a feeling it's that kind of thing where he spends long periods of time where he's maintaining it. There was another sci-fi where it was like they did it in shifts, where one crew went to sleep, another crew woke up, and just did maintenance that way. Alright, so there's a bit of an action, but Celestium, crying tears of paint, an Ace, and I think this is a little bit cheeky of Eustace, but I understand why. Ace is currently in Iran. Obviously, he's trying to survive what's going on, and we wish the best for him. So doing that's a bit. Bupela, Neuro and Evil. Smug going from frozen to fire as she's being defrosted. Lord Intellect, completely soaked. I don't know if it's just a bad Jenny he decided to go with because it's funny, or if he's trying to make some comment, but you know. I'm assuming this is Cosmic Otaku. I've never actually heard anyone say anything else. Yeah. Didn't tag Lord Intellect. Lord Intellect's YouTube is down at the moment. Yeah. Shiver. Fashizi. Griffin Knight. Nihileth, and as soon as he wakes up, the frost isn't even all gone yet. He's going for his food. Mizuki. The Basilisk. Nice, clean cut end. And it's a beautiful video. I think he edited it right for what he was trying to do for the story. I know I would have gone too far on the editing. Powder.
Hello.
We like Signal.
All right. That is the fighter from the Skybrow's videos. That's Star Fox. I recognise that, but I can't remember where from. I'm sure that's something as well. I think they're all references to some. Yeah, there's always a delay, unfortunately. Even with the least laggy, there's always some kind of delay. DJ and his new model.
Eustace, what's going on?
Incoming message.
Come in, Skynet.
It's quite literally the style used here from the which one was it? I want to say yeah, Feeble. Which one was it? He did exactly this style. It wasn't Kilimanjaro, it wasn't, definitely wasn't Nvidia because that was all puppets. I can't remember. There's one where it was basically this, but there was a big fight going on outside instead.
Eustace?
Who's that Eustace flying this fucking shit?
Yeah, they've all got like a familiar silhouette, and they're at least familiarly based on classic sci-fi ships. Yeah, did I already send the link out for this? Didn't I? Yeah, cool. Yeah, Eustace, good people, does fantastic work, does some very esoteric work. If you've seen his Radicalizer, you'll know what I mean by that. He's already working on a sequel for it, as in like a continuation of the story. And yeah, editing wise, as I said, it's not done the way I like to do it, where it's heavily attached to beats, but it flows well for the story and does everything it needs to do. There's no bad cuts, if you know what I mean. They all work for when they're done. All right, now here we have the psychotic kitten. Eustace with Reeentry. VV video. Nice. Thing is I saw someone linking my recommendeds to react to a video, and they had a visualizer on it, but it was a visualizer I'd seen on like 3 other music videos. I'm like, yeah, I'm not touching that. So it really helps to have like custom personalized ones. Okay. So Reentry by Useless the Useful. This sounds more typical of Useless rather than the last one.
Light flashing red, planet below glowing, toxic blue sky spread. This ain't real life, it's the internet. Time to crusade, total system reset. Drop pod screaming down, middle finger from God. Heat trails carving through a pixel facade. Nuclear downvotes, no breaks, no pause. Bunker busters,
Hit the ground full stop.
red shift,
Whole world bleed.
hard drop,
No stop, full speed.
feed cut,
Still we proceed.
no going back.
No retreat.
California frosters living large on taxpayer cash. Healthcare ghost patients, hospice billing for the living trash. CNN crawling on their knees, begging for the lead. Surely drops the bomb, they copy, paste, and bleed. Strings pulled from the DNC, ratings in the toilet, bro. Hand the torch to the blue puppet egger, you know. Hospice fraud exploding, luring center scams on blast. They ignored it for years till the illegals lit the match.
Tick-tock, new unit of time. Accounting ayatollahs online. One gets knocked down.
Guess who? They're all the same.
Is he real or alive?
Or really dead, rainbow flag under his bed.
Guy said it's okay to be gay. Don't forget, Fox used
I
D-Web.
ran AI swap videos, breaking news. Now the whole world is doomed. Truth bomb dropping down, blackout.
New crew in town.
They ban my words, they shadow ban my soul. Pressed in the code, but I'm still in control. One wrong pixel, whole account in a black hole. Light gets bent when the simps on hold. VTubers cancel faster than the plush is sold. Scripts get flipped, then the story gets told. Spitting hard lines till the thin skin folds. Feelings hit the floor.
Till the signal holds.
Flush got flagged, then the deal got pulled. Sponsored dipped when the feed got full. One small clip, then the switch got flipped. Whole brand got
Gone in a single sip.
red shift.
Whole world bleed.
Hard drop,
No stop, full speed.
feed cut,
Still we proceed.
no going back.
No retreat.
Stealing birds, watching every move, red, white, and blue in a stitched up suit. Wanna lick 'em low, lease as a free speech groove. Take 'em to court, making them cry when they lose. Island talk, drifting through the thread. Old ideas overwhelming the power grid. Lines get drawn away, culture getting fed. Has-ins on vacation and people wind up.
Pixels turning real, imagination breaking free. No more corporate filters, being just to be. I'll fight by my side, we accelerate the dream. Laying down tracks, futures coming, full steam.
And?
Ski, browse.
No management.
Obligatory catality,
This business mentality.
professional formality, VTuber plurality, centered morality, careful orality, AI normality, pushing virality, rejecting banality.
Digital. Fatality.
I think you might not have this video up for long, just because of the connotations of certain actions in the video. But I do like the fact it starts off with the same style as the previous song, as in terms of the animation style. And then you can already see it starting to shift away from that because it's gone more sketchy. Northie, I do like the fact he's like painting himself with a paintbrush. If you've ever seen any of Northie's reactions to videos, he takes a scene from it and then animates himself into it to like interact with it. It's really, really nicely done. David Alight. That'd be the one that this guy was doing animations of a little while ago. I can't remember his name. Vesper? Other than being Zuckerberg, I don't know if this is anyone in particular. That's referencing the Japan-America friendship spicing up on X. Mavluck, Keen, Gaming Syndicate. I don't know why I went to him when I said Mavluck. I was like, that's Mavluck. Why did I say Mavluck? Gaming Syndicate, Mavluck, Keen, Nicola. No, it's not Leon Kennedy. If you see he's got the robotic arm, I don't know who he is. I haven't seen anything, but Sky was doing some action scenes with him as a tester. And the AI was having trouble keeping it as just the one robotic arm. This is, of course, referring to all the health scheme frauds going on in the US. Yeah, I said Nicola. Yeah, billing for dead people and stuff. And yeah, I think the meme still stands. That was a bit off time and tempo, but this is a hectic song. Zayla? I'm going to that, it's not the... And Skybrowse. All that AI bullshit that was going through from the Iranian government. There's Wasabi and Asmongold. Tectone. Lord Intellectual and Google screwing him over. He's been kicked off again, by the way. Celestium. Rev and Straub. Oh, that's Saikunu. I do like that. Celestium with the shotgun. Yeah, Kirsch. I can't remember her name. She's just like a 50s diner aesthetic. When people were talking about her, I thought they were talking about this other VTuber who does like this Betty Boop style black and white thing. But yeah. Cyber Nuggets. Ah, so yeah, that's why Rooney just said chicken nugget. She was thinking of Cyber Nuggets. Cool. So Pasta and Cleopatra, Julia Lacroix in the Cleopatra form. Review Mango. X-Cross or Cross Legends. Ceiling Birds. With Angry Duck. Afro Man. The whole Cuba visit. And I just, while it's horrifying, I do love the idea of the entire power cut being because he was using the power to torture Kaya. It's such a bad link image. Okno, Cortinaticia. Mickey Mouse killing Suno. Powder, Kinney, Chi, Ovted, Wildaraki, Torstwolf, Gleeman, Moomy, Sinevere. Yeah.
Rate the dream, laying down tracks.
Pippa and Ember doing something that I'm not going to describe because it's technically against terms of service, which is one of the reasons why I think this video might not stay up for very long.
Future's coming, full steam. And?
It's only implied, but still. And here we have the new moderation team for Skynet. Pocket, rather. Silas, Night Owl, Psychro, Pseudo. Yes, I know who they are. I just don't want to say the names.
No management.
And then we have Brian whispering in the ear.
Obligatory catality.
This business mentality.
Professional formality. VTuber plurality.
Howl. And Delta Wolf. Brain froze there for a second. And I can never remember her name. She comes up quite infrequently.
Careful orality.
Brack and General Gravy.
Pushing virality. Rejecting banality.
Digital
And the fox who barged into the wanting a video position.
fate.
And that's another thing, is that that probably will get the video taken down. But yeah, feeble mind. And there's no raspberry jamming that particular thing of throwing somebody out of a window like that. But of course, you know, it's mild, it's animation, not a realistic depiction of the character, even though it's more realistic than everyone else around him. But yeah, this is definitely more what I was expecting. Yeah, Happy Harble. How far behind is the stream? So I'm just checking my little... Not that far behind. Alright. But this sort of heavy electro beat, fast song is what I more expect from Eustace. But he does pull out some really, really good, yeah, really good slower songs. But the manic one's definitely more up his aisle, I think. He's doing a stunt, yeah. Whether he's willingly doing a stunt, that's another question. Alright, I've just hit the 2-hour mark, and as usual, Twitch is yelling at me. It's one of the downsides of actually reaching monetization. If I don't do this, you'll get a random ad. So I'm going to take a quick break. And for those of you who don't suffer the Twitch debuff, you'll be seeing my new Be Right Back stream, which is nothing special.